Son of Sam laws are designed to prevent criminals from profiting on their crimes. Kentucky has its own version, but you can find several websites where serial killer memorabilia can be purchased.
That includes items from school shooter Michael Carneal, who's behind bars at the Kentucky State Reformatory at LaGrange. We've been investigating, and Steve Bergen has more on what we discovered.
To me, that's very sickening for him to do something like that.
Missy Jenkins is talking about Michael Carneal's sketches, letters, and poems for sale on the Serial Killers, Inc. website. On December 1st, 1997, Missy, who was 15 years old at the time, was among 8 students shot by Carneal at Heath High School. 3 died. She was left paralyzed.
Supposedly he doesn't profit off of it, but I mean, just to let anyone profit off of this type of thing, it's not right.
As a matter of fact, Kentucky law says people cashing in on their crimes must give the money to the Crime Victims Compensation Board. We caught up with State Attorney General Jack Conway at a victims memorial ceremony held 2 weeks ago.
The people are here. They didn't choose to be here. They don't want to be here. They're still grieving. And I think it's very callous and insensitive to the people who are victims of the crime.
Conway says he has asked state corrections to investigate the sale of Carneal items. Serial Killers, Inc. isn't the only website selling murderabilia. Others include Ghouls Like Us, Supernaut, Murder Auction, Red Rum Autographs, and Serial Killer Central. You can buy everything from clothing, hair, autographs, videos, and crime scene photographs.
Just add more hurt onto the pain they're already enduring.
Christopher Tuax with Fight Crimes Against Children has often spoke on behalf of victims and their families.
It's very distasteful to the survivors of these victims, and to do stuff like that it's just not appropriate.
There are people who obtain murderabilia to study a serial killer's violent behavior. One local collector has a rare Jeffrey Dahmer magazine, a copy of a letter signed by Ted Bundy, who murdered at least 30 women, and trading cards featuring other infamous criminals like the Son of Sam, David Berkowitz. One of the operators of Serial Killers, Inc. defends what they do.
People are going to get mad. People are going to get their feelings hurt. We understand that. I feel bad for the victims, but at the same time, we're running a business.
But Missy Jenkins says no one should profit from murderabilia and believes she and others are now being re-victimized.
He had told me in, I think it was July of '07, that he was sorry for what he had done. But then when he puts something like that on the internet and kind of glorifying what he's done, to me it almost feels like maybe he was just telling me what he thought I wanted to hear. I don't know. You know, that was really upsetting that he was, you know, glorifying what he did.
Our open records request to view the results of the State Department of Corrections investigation into the sale of Carneal items was denied. Corrections would not provide us anyone to talk to. However, spokesperson Lisa Lamb told me 2 weeks ago it's, quote, hard to prove he benefited or did anything wrong. About the same time we started looking into murderabilia, we asked child killer Cecil New for an interview. He told me by telephone he wanted between $250 to $300. As a matter of policy, we refuse to pay. Steve Bergen, WLKY News.
Missy Jenkins is now married with 2 kids and lives in Murray. She wrote a book entitled I Choose to Be Happy. You can hear more from her by going to the special reports section of our website, WLKY.com.